Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, as much as we would like to be thinking ahead to spring and wedding season and beach outfits and all of that fun stuff, it is still cold AF in New York City, pardon my French, but it's still really cold, so I think this video will be helpful. I mentioned COS Cashmere in my wish list clothing video for 2025, and spoiler alert, I bought some. So in this video, I have 3 different kinds of COS Cashmere in a couple different colors for some of them. So I want to walk through the different styles that they have, how much they cost, what I think about them. I'm also going to show you how I style some of the different cuts and yeah, just all the good stuff about it, because you guys have been saying that COS Cashmere is fantastic. So I had very high expectations going into this order. 2 of these sweaters I did have to pick up actually in the store because they were completely sold out online. So apologies if they're still sold out by the time you see this video. And then the others I was able to order online. So fingers crossed they are still available. If you're in another country, in like the UK or the EU, a lot of these styles were totally available. So ignore me, but let's jump right in. I think I want to start with this cashmere t-shirt. This can kind of get us thinking ahead a little bit about spring. And you might be thinking, cashmere t-shirt, that's silly. Well, I actually love cashmere t-shirts for multiple reasons. They are really great as like a transitional piece. So the wool is a obviously natural material, or the cashmere is a natural material. And so it will regulate your body temperature. This one is really lightweight, although it's not see-through. I mean, it looks a little see-through, but I didn't find that at all when I was wearing it. I got this in a size small, and it's 100% cashmere. Oh, I love a lot of things about this. And in full disclosure, I ordered like a wide range of COS Cashmere because I wanted to really show you guys kind of the breadth of what they had. And now I love it all. Now I love it all. And I love this t-shirt more than I thought I would. I love where this t-shirt hits on the arm. I think the cut of this t-shirt is extremely flattering. And one little thing I could do without, it kind of has this like piping on the side of the arm, just feels kind of like an unnecessary design detail. But overall, I absolutely love this. I love the dark gray color. I think anything lighter would show sweat stains, which is not great, but this is more adjacent to a black. And I would style this in a few different ways, but first I'm going to tell you how much it cost and whatnot. So, oh, it also comes, you can buy a matching cardigan, which is cute. So if you like that, like a matching set kind of look, it doesn't come with a cardigan, but you can buy a matching cardigan. So yeah, it's 100% cashmere, and it's an ultra fine cashmere, renowned for its feather light handle and luxurious softness. Well, that is true. And the good thing about COS as well is a lot of their stuff falls into like responsible wool standards. This is the good cashmere standard. There's information on the website about all of this, but I personally am very glad that I got a size small as opposed to an extra small, because I do like my t-shirts to be a little more oversized. And this was, I got it for $170 in the color charcoal melange. And it comes in a like a more springy, I was about to say ivory, lilac color. I don't love color, so none of the sweaters that I bought come in colors. In fact, the most colory that I bought would be this like natural color, which is actually no color at all because I don't think they're even dyed. But anyway, I love the gray personally, so that's kind of the one I'm recommending. And I styled this up in a few different ways. Again, it's such a great transitional piece, but we are in the midst of a very cold part of winter, so call me crazy, but I actually think it's, especially if I'm going into the office or something, having something like this is great for even putting another cashmere over it. So when I go into somewhere where the temperatures can really be up and down, depending on, if I'm running up and down stairs to go to different meeting rooms on different floors, or maybe I'm really stressed in a meeting, so I start sweating. I like having the ability, or maybe I'm on an airplane, for example. That's a great place where it's nice to have these warm layers that can kind of adjust with your body as your body temperature is changing. So while double layering cashmere sounds silly and extravagant and crazy, I think it's fantastic. And having this as like your base layer t-shirt and then having another cashmere sweater over it could let you wear something like this in an environment where your temperature is a little more unpredictable over time, like a flight or like an office space. So I really love this t-shirt, and I love, layering that extra little other COS cashmere over it. I also paired it with my black wool trousers just because we're kind of in that whole office mode of things. But honestly, this is like an outfit I would wear to even hang out with friends. But that's just my personal style. I love a more minimal look that is a little tomboy, masculine leaning, a little oversized, minimal. That's just the look that I like and what I feel really comfortable in, and this is very much that look. I love these trousers from COS. They're some of my absolute favorites. They are they're not longer than normal, but I'm going to show you a cropped pair as well in this video, so I want to call out the difference. But just these are their wool, relaxed wool, black trousers. I will leave them linked below. They're my favorite things ever. I get them in a size 4 because I do like them, again, a little more oversized. However, if I am going more oversized, there's a couple of tips that I'll tell you throughout this video. I like to play with proportions, and I think that makes for like a fun and interesting and more modern outfit. But when I do that, I definitely need to make sure that there are certain things that are anchoring the outfit and keeping it from looking sloppy. So with this outfit, for example, it is, black and gray, more oversized t-shirt with these oversized trousers. I'm pairing them with a more masculine loafer. So my vintage Chanel loafers that I love a lot because they are really structured, so they can kind of anchor the outfit and really balance out these heavier wool trousers. And then I also like putting a little leather belt with it. This is just one from Madewell that I've had for years that I'll try to find something similar to for you all. But having a belt and then even just tucking the t-shirt in like a tiny bit, which because this one is so thin, it's super easy to do that. I just think that gives you a little bit of a waist, and it just balances out the oversizedness and the freeness of the other garments. So just keep that in mind when you're playing with outfits. Like, obviously, if you want to lean into those oversized shapes, which I love and I do, I like pairing it with different things to sort of anchor the look. So because this could potentially lean more on the quote unquote sloppy side, I love having the structured loafer. I love having the belt. I think this is a really great outfit. And then the second way that I loved to style this look, I love this dark gray charcoal color. As you all know, don't worry, I'm gonna take the tag off because I am gonna keep this. But I love this dark gray charcoal color so much. Like I said, it doesn't show sweat stains like a lighter gray does, but it's not black, so it provides a nice little bit of contrast if you are pairing it with black items like I just did. However, I love pairing it with gray jeans. I love gray jeans in general. I think they're a lot more flattering and just lengthening than blue jeans for the most part, so I do tend to always wear black or gray jeans more than my blue jeans. But pairing this charcoal gray with like a charcoal gray or like a dark jean, which I have these really great balloon jeans from a Goldie that I got this year. I love a Goldie. Sounds terrible, but I love a Goldie. Even if I didn't love their styles and their quality, which all of that is great, they have like vanity sizing. So normally I'm a 26 in a jean, but in a Goldie, I'm 25 for some reason, and I'm always a 25. So there's just something kind of like, I don't know, enjoyable about being able to wear a size smaller pants when you buy from a brand, which I know I should not be pumped about that. I'm very happy with my body, and like I don't need to be smaller, and I know that size is just a number and it's stupid or whatever, but it is what it is. And so I appreciate a Goldie for that, but do want to call that out, is that I would size down in a Goldie jeans, but I really love these balloon jeans. I also have these gray jeans from Mango and Margiela, which I might throw into the mix later on in this video. But just that dark gray, it gives a nice like monochrome look without wearing head to toe black, which depending on where you live, I live in New York, so it's not a big deal and it's actually quite expected. It can be a little harsh depending on. So if you want to go for like slightly softer but still sophisticated, I think a monochrome look just makes any outfit, even if it's jeans and a t-shirt, look very intentional. And so I love the gray on gray, and I love adding black accessories just for a little bit of contrast. So some of my favorites are, I'm trying to reach them, these little flats from AD. I have them in a chocolate brown as well as this black color, and they're my absolute favorite. They're so easy to walk in, but again, they bring this beautiful, like, more daintiness than a loafer, but they bring structure because they have a pointed toe, and they really elongate the foot and the leg, which I love and I think is very important, especially when you have such an oversized balloon shaped pant. I think it's very important to lengthen the leg out instead of looking like an Oompa Loompa with like their little balloon pants that they wear. And so I've paired it with that, and then again threw on just a nice leather belt with silver hardware to kind of anchor the outfit in and give me just like a little bit of definition and waist in the middle. And then of course you could wear it just like this, but if it's colder out, throw on a black wool jacket. I have one from Zara from a few seasons ago that I love and I just wear over and over again. Again, it's balances out the pants because it's got more of a balloon shape and kind of an oversized feel. And then pairing it with this really structured black tote bag is another fave of mine, but any black bag will do. Any of my bags from Flattered would work really well with this outfit, but I think this is a really great staple and a really great layering piece for winter. And I just love this like super, super light cashmere knit from COS. Now, the next knit that I want to talk about from COS is this, I would say the most classic shape of cashmere sweater. So if you don't want to go super trendy or, you know, too oversized or anything like that, or, you know, the other's too thin for you and you just want like the perfect classic cashmere sweater, that would be this sweater that I'm wearing right now. I picked it up in 2 colors to show you. You can see a little bit more of the details with the lighter one, so I'm actually really glad that I got both of them, just because with the black it's like hard to kind of see a lot of those details. But this one is called the Pure Cashmere Sweater, and it comes in a ton of different colors. Again, the stock may vary depending on where you live, but there's like a dark gray, a light gray. I am wearing the beige undyed, which you guys know this whole beige taupe thing I've become really obsessed with because it matches with a lot of my accessories that are in this color range that I love so much, like my Savette bag as well as my Celine bag. And yeah, I just love this color. It's a great neutral, but it's not like too boring. I don't think it washes me out. I mean, we shall see. But they have red and brown and like other colors as well. So lots of colors to pick from. I picked this up in a size small, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, again, I will take the tags off, I promise. I'm just like having to go through which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to return. I want to be like super sure. And so I got both of these in a size small because while I know this is a more fitted classic shape, I still wanted it to have a little bit of room so, I could wear stuff underneath of it and whatnot. But I'm very, very pleased with the fit of this. It's not too long, but it's not too short. Some of my italic sweaters now, and it's not like because they've shrunken or anything, I think it's just the style. They are quite short, especially on the arms. I guess I have like longer arms, and so these, I just love how they have nice length, and the detailing is quite beautiful on these. I hope you can see. I'll show you close up on the shoulder when I end up taking this one off. But it is a more premium price point. It's more like along the lines of Nadam and Naked Cashmere and whatnot. The sweater is $250, but it is absolutely stunning. It's 100% cashmere. It's, again, been certified by the Good Cashmere standard, and it's just really, really stunning. They say that you can machine wash it, which is interesting. Machine wash cold and then probably pat dry. Again, I have a whole video where I talk about how I take care of like my cashmeres and my silks and stuff. I would probably just hand wash this in cold water with a special wool detergent just to maintain its life, but it is so luxurious and so soft. Definitely thicker than the other one, but not too thick. I will show you a more chunky, oversized knit at the end, but this is, again, it's the more classic shape. The other thing that I love about it is the fact that it isn't so long, but it's light enough where you can actually just flip the front and not even tuck it in your pants. You can just kind of flip it and it kind of just stays that way. So if you want to, again, give yourself a little bit of a waist and just kind of do a stylish little kunk, you don't even have to tuck it in the pants. It will just stay that way, which I really, really love. Hope that's coming across in the video. I'm trying to explain this the best that I can. But in terms of styling, I mean, it's again, a great classic, a great layering piece. Because it's this beautiful kind of oatmeal natural color, I did just want to pair it with, you could pair it with anything. You could pair it with cream, you could pair it with navy, you could pair it with colors. But for me, as you all know, I live in New York and I love black and I love minimalism and I love that more kind of Scandinavian look. And so I'm just gonna go super basic with my first outfit and again, put together a great kind of just everyday work outfit. So I've paired this sweater with those same black COS wool trousers and the vintage Chanel shoes, just because they look so good with the trousers. But even though this top isn't as like oversized as maybe other sweaters, I still think it balances out the looseness of the trousers really well. And I really loved pairing it because the top isn't quite as oversized. I paired it with my really large, even though it's not a large, I think it's actually a size medium, edge bag from Celine, from the Phoebe Philo area, which I talk about in my handbag collection. It's got this kind of taupe natural color that I love so much. So I really love playing up the black and the taupe in the pants and the sweater. And this is a large enough where I can fit things for work and whatnot in there, or you could probably fit a little bit of a laptop in there. But that really heavy leather just like balances out the heavy leather of the loafer really nicely. And then if you want to go a completely separate direction, so say you're like, okay, enough with the black and the gray, I did put together more of like a winter white luxury. Like this would look really great if you're living somewhere like the South, like in Atlanta or somewhere. I paired it with my cream lily silk 100% mulberry silk pants. These trousers are so incredibly comfortable. I talked about them in my last lily silk video because they're like the perfect length. And I brought in brown. So that's the nice thing about a neutral like this. Like I mentioned, like you can literally pair it with any color. So it looks just as good with like a dark chocolate brown, which I have the same shoes from AD in this beautiful dark chocolate brown. I added my Savette bag just to tie the two things together. I do think it's good to try to anchor at least two colors together, or not two colors, but like two pieces of the outfit together, whether that be your bag and your shoes, or like your belt and your bag, or your sweater and your bag. I think this is a really fun kind of unexpected combination. Normally you match, it's very common obviously to match like your shoes and your belt and whatnot, but matching your sweater with your bag I think is really chic, especially if you have on like a black coat. Having this little pop of taupe I think is very nice, and that's why I love this bag so much. This is my Symmetry 19 bag from Savette. Love this brand. I also talked about this in my handbag collection video, as well as an exclusive video where I just talk about Savette if you want to dive into that brand more. But in general, I just think this outfit is like easy breezy, airy, appropriate for a cute little winter date night, or like having drinks with girlfriends or work. It's appropriate for all of those things. So yeah, loved this look. And I also got it in black. Shocker. And it's the same beautiful sweater, just in black, fits just as well. The fit is completely consistent across these. So I also got this in a size small. It was still $250. All of the colors are the same price, unless maybe some of the reds or greens might be on sale right now. But just take a look, and the black version is really beautiful as well. I paired it, since the last outfit was a little bit more conservative, I wanted to play up with this one, and because this is a more classic cut of a sweater, I wanted to pair it with a more dramatic, kind of edgy bottom. So enter my Margiela jeans, which are the perfect thing if you're looking to kind of shake up and make any outfit look effortlessly cool. So I paired this sweater with those jeans, as well as, again, my AD little pointed toe. So the beautiful point adds some elongation to the jean, but then you have the bagginess and the slits and the amazing Margiela details in that. But then you just have this sweater. And I wanted to keep it super, super basic. So I also paired it with this little tote bag as well, just to like not take away attention from all of the beautiful details of the jeans, like the rips and the stitching and whatnot. So I thought this is a fun outfit. Again, this is a great outfit for like drinks with girlfriends, or I mean, depending on your work environment, if it's a little more alternative and a little edgy, you could get away with it. But I mean, there are slits in the jeans, so not sure about that. But if you did want a more conservative outfit, I mean, you can't go wrong with head to toe black. Again, a monochrome look is just so intentional and such an easy way to look expensive and feel put together, even if your clothes aren't. I mean, granted, nothing's more luxurious than cashmere and wool and silks and stuff. So these are definitely beautiful, beautiful pieces that are expensive, but you will look expensive as well. So I paired for like a head to toe black look that is classic. I paired it with black trousers, but this time I put the cropped barrel trousers that I have from COS in this beautiful black wool as well. Ooh, did I get those in a size 4? I will leave all the sizing below. But I love these. I love that these are cropped. So if it's not too cold out, granted, if it was cold, I might wear little tights or something just to cover my ankles. But I wear them with my beautiful COS shoes. And then I wore, again, that leather Madewell belt. So the shoes and the belt are matching. But like I mentioned, if I have a head to toe black look, I love throwing in a little bit of contrast and something that's a little bit unexpected. So I think adding just a black bag would have been kind of boring, to be honest. So that's why I love this bag, or like my burgundy Hedda bag would have been so cute with it. And so yeah, just having that little pop I think is great. And yeah, this was just a fun, another great kind of more conservative outfit with this gorgeous, like classic shape that COS has. All right, so the final style of COS Cashmere is not only the most expensive, but it's the most heavy duty. It's the most intense. So this is I just want to make sure I'm getting the names correct, the Chunky Pure Cashmere Crew Neck Sweater. And I will say they have a turtleneck version. So if you like a turtleneck more, they also have turtleneck versions. However, I was so drawn to the crew neck because I love to layer in the winter. And spoiler, I love layering like a button-up shirt underneath, especially if it's like a silk button-up. And I took my oversized white lily silk button-up that I shared in my last winter outfits video, and I put it underneath of this chunky sweater, and it was just heaven, even though it would actually also fit really beautifully under the classic cut as well. But COS is not playing around when they say chunky. This sweater is heavy duty. The knit, I've never seen a cashmere sweater so heavily knit. It is really stunning. Rumors within the fashion world, they do say that it is very inspired by the Row cashmere sweater, which I believe. I love the crew neck. It's so gorgeous. And I actually got this in a couple of different sizes, so you can kind of see what the different sizes look like. So I got this beige, which is again very similar to the other color. This one's called beige, even though it looks super similar to what they called beige, just undyed before. And I actually ended up getting this in a size medium just because that's all they had in store and online. Currently in the US, all they have is a size large. All the other sizes are sold out. I will say they do, again, have the turtleneck, which they might have more sizes of, or if you live in another country, or if they do a restock, which we all know that COS does that, which thank God for that. But yes, I ended up getting this in a medium because it already is such an oversized fit. I tried on both the small and the medium, and I ended up getting it in black in a size small. There's not much of a difference between the two, and I did not feel like the beige was like too big because obviously this sweater is $350. It's the most expensive, but it is, ooh, it's amazing quality, and it's an investment. So I didn't want to just like buy a sweater for the sake of buying a sweater if I didn't like the fit of it. But I will say the medium was acceptable. It was not too big for me. Granted, I wear things more oversized, so take that all with a grain of salt. But, and they even tell you on the website that like this runs a little bit larger. So did want to call that out. But it comes in quite a few different colors. So it did come in like a lighter gray. I wish they would have done like a dark charcoal gray. And it also comes in black, which is what I bought. And then it comes in a pink color, which doesn't surprise you all to know I did not like the pink color. So let's get into how I styled this. So similar to the classic cut, I wanted to experiment with introducing a little bit of contrast to this gorgeous taupe color. So I paired it with these cropped pants just because the sweater is so voluminous. I wanted to show a little bit of my body somewhere because I paired this with kind of ballet flats, so I wasn't getting that leg elongation that I would normally get with like the balloon jeans, with the pointed toe shoes, and some of the other outfits that I put together. I ended up pairing it with these suede slippers that I adore from Massimo Dutti. I love these shoes so much, and again, they're in that beautiful suede color, and they look so good with my Savette bag. So I played with kind of matching all the taupes together, but I did want more of a casual look, which is why I went for like, this would just be a comfortable, I'm working from home, running errands. I want comfortable footwear, which these are so crazy comfortable. Even when you have blisters or something, they're so comfortable. So I wanted a more organic kind of feel to this. I didn't want it to be so city and so uptown, a little more my version of bohemian at least. So I paired these slippers with the more oversized sweater, which I thought made for a great look. I still tucked it in a little bit, which despite the fact there's quite a bit of volume and it has quite a thick base to the sweater, I thought it was very easy to tuck and it looked great. And then I tucked them into these wool trousers from COS that are a little bit cropped. And I love that they're cropped for this particular look because I think if I wasn't showing ankle, or you could also like push the sleeves up to show a little bit of your wrist if you're more petite. I just think you need to kind of show off like some part of your body so it doesn't just look like your clothes are swallowing you. That's another little bit of a trick if you're on the smaller side but you like wearing these oversized garments. That's a great way to do that. And then of course this bag is not bohemian at all. This provides a lot of structure. The silver hardware provides a lot of structure, so it just kind of anchors the outfit in my opinion in the same way that like a silver leather belt would, and I think this does the job quite nicely. Now, if I wanted to look a little more uptown, but still edgy, fun, cool, I would again bring back my, probably not my Maison Margiela pants, but my gold, I mean, I could do this outfit with the Margielas, but I think pairing it with my Agoldi balloon jeans to get that voluminous shape, this has so much volume again that it just pairs really nicely with the balloon pants. And I know these are trendy, I say that every time, but I just think it's such a fun shape especially if you don't have a lot of curves. I have more of like a boyish figure, I would say. I mean, I have hips. I'm not like boyish in that regard where I have broad shoulders and then thin hips, but I don't have a lot of curves. So having these kind of pants, I personally think that they're really fun and they kind of give my body and a cool curve and like a way to play with proportions that I don't really get because I don't have curves on my body in other places. So I think this sweater balances out the extreme curve. These are very, very balloony pants, but I would think when you pair them again with a pointed toe like that. And for this one, I wanted to play up the brown color again with the natural and then add in the gray. So shocker, there's actually no black in this outfit. I've paired these chocolate brown Judy heels from a Gold Day. This is with the Lily silk belt with the little gold and then the warm. This brings out more of like the warm tones of this sweater. And I think this is like such a chic and sophisticated outfit that is appropriate for, again, so many different occasions. Very simple, but very powerful. I think when you're going for, you got to pick one thing in an outfit, right? If you want to go for color, go for simpler shapes and volume and stuff. If you want to go for exaggerated shapes like I am here, that's when you want to play the color down, in my opinion. Otherwise, it's just a lot for people. This is just me. I like more conservative dressing. I'm not dressing to like make a statement or anything. So this for me is like, I'm stylish, but I'm also chill, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's just kind of another little tip. And then the black. So this is the sweater in black again, and I got this one size smaller. So this is a small, even though doesn't look that different, to be honest. I mean, let me know if you think you can tell a difference, but I can't tell much of a difference. And spoiler, I've already worn this so much and it's, I love this sweater. If anything, this actually almost replaces the oversized Mongolian sweater from Quince that I love so much. That is that oversized. If this is kind of a more premium option of that. However, that one is a great option if you don't have the budget for a $350 sweater. That's a good alternative to this one. This one reminds me so much of this sweater that I have from Co. that is really heavy like this, really oversized. It's such a beautiful sweater. It's not cashmere though, so I really love that this is cashmere, but it's one of my favorite sweaters, so I'm excited that I have something similar that I will also absolutely love. So for work wear, and this is so similar to the outfit that I styled in that Lily Silk video, and I alluded to this earlier, but when you have a nice exaggerated sweater like this and the crew neck, I love taking advantage of that. So I love having a little collar popping out of that just to give a little bit of something fun and unexpected and to give some contrast. So I've taken this oversized Lily Silk blouse. This is a medium and I've put it under the black. I love the black and white contrast. Then I've paired it with, again, these cropped trousers. I think it's good to go for a cropped in this case and the pointy heel in black just because there's so much volume going on top. I mean, the pants are voluminous as well, but I think it's nice to show the ankle. Otherwise, I think this outfit could swallow me a little bit. And then just adding it with this beautiful, simple leather tote. I love this outfit. This is such a great office outfit, but it's also, you could slip on little ballet flats and wear this to hang out with friends. It's just a fun, easy outfit that honestly feels like you're wearing pajamas. I love outfits like this. These are the kind of outfits that I love wearing when I'm flying and I want to wear a lot of layers because, again, I get hot and I get cold and it looks professional, but it's really baggy so that it's comfortable. Like, these are just some of my go-to outfits for every day when I just like have no idea what I want to wear, but I know that I want to look good and I want to be comfortable. So that, I think, sums up all of the different kinds. It's not all of the kinds of COS cashmere. I mean, I think if I bought every single kind of cashmere that COS has, man, that's like a tongue twister. That would be like $5,000. I spent plenty on these 3 different kinds, but I think aside from maybe the really chunky sweater in a turtleneck, you're really seeing the best of COS cashmere, in my opinion, in this video. So overall, I give it an A. I think it is beautifully made. I think that the cuts are perfect, which is I would expect nothing less from COS because you guys know that I love COS. But even though they're on the pricier side, it's cashmere, which is pricier, and they're in neutral colors, in relatively neutral cuts, especially the pure cashmere. It's super classic cut. So I do think it's a great investment piece. You're gonna wear it year after year after year. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. And I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. And I will see you all in my next video.